Satnam!
This girl is a sweetheart, I'm telling you.
Found the image, it really resonated with me.
Did it hurt? And you became a new Kundalini Yoga teacher?
And it was an experience.
Have you ever felt any regrets?
I was really confused. I was really unsure about what was happening. I think it's really bizarre, but it's pretty phenomenal. Kundalini is a technology to be able to be a go-to person. It's so funny when I think back on how it's meant to be, I guess. It's brought me to where I am today, so I'm very grateful for that.
How much does nurses earn in Australia?
It had to go. Alcohol is out, so I still have my fun. I think there's a part of me that I've kept hidden.
That's a powerful story.
So she was watching me go through all of it.
Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Edu. I come from Slovakia, but I moved to Australia 3 years ago. On my channel, I try to entertain and educate at the same time, but today we are going to do it bit differently. Let me officially announce a new series on my channel, which are going to be spicy interviews with interesting people from all over the world. My very first guest will be my beautiful flatmate Monique and her bunny Tedley.
Hi, Satnam! And Tedley says hello too.
Monique was born in Melbourne in the northern suburbs. In her teenage life, she moved to the country to live in a pub with her parents and lived in an incredible community. After completing her university studies in country town of Bendigo, she made her way back to Melbourne where she found her work as a nurse and her love and passion for yoga. She loves the beach and hot chocolates, and this is her best friend Tedley. She might seem as a pretty normal girl, but I guarantee you she has a lot to say about her life. Thank you for accepting my offer to make this video, guys.
Thank you, I'm so excited, and so is Tedley.
So how are you, Monique? Do you feel nervous? First time on the camera?
I'm going really well, thank you. This is my first time on YouTube, but I speak quite frequently on my Instagram where I'm documenting my journey, so I'm not nervous behind the camera.
Alright, that was just my first warming question. Are you ready now for something more spicy?
Yeah, let's get into it.
So, I noticed the tattoo on your arm, but I never had the chance to ask you about it.
I found the image, it really resonated with me, and it actually represents nursing for me, but over the last few years that's changed because I've recognised that the image is about caring for people, and that's more than just nursing now. It's in all of the elements of my life, including the yoga and including me as a person.
Nice. This girl is a sweetheart, I'm telling you. Did it hurt?
The most sensitive part was down here, like in the corner here. I felt like that was a real twitch, itch kind of moment, but the rest of it was fine. So maybe I have a high pain threshold, I don't know.
Have you ever felt any regrets?
No, not at all. Caring for people is really important for me, and nursing, it's always going to be a part of my life, so it's yeah, I would never regret it.
Nice, it's very pretty and unique.
Thank you.
Monique, a couple of weeks ago you finished your massive spiritual journey and you became a new Kundalini Yoga teacher. Could you please tell us your experience?
Yes, so Kundalini came about very interestingly. I went through a big emotional breakup back in 2019, and one of the nurses at work had approached me and asked me to come to class. She knew that I was going through this process, and I remember initially being really hesitant. I was like, I don't think that's for me, I don't even know what it is. Anyway, I went to class, and it was an experience. I was kind of like, whoa, I don't even know what I'm doing. So like through the class I was really confused, I was really unsure about what was happening. But then when I left the class, I remember just feeling really light, and it felt like all the heaviness and the mental blocks and the emotions that I was carrying were kind of gone, like they disappeared. And so it really made me question like the practice and what it was. And so the nurse that took me to class ended up becoming my teacher trainer. She was the trainer for the program, and she really encouraged me to do the training. So here I am on the other side of the training. It's really bizarre, but it's pretty phenomenal. So yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what is Kundalini exactly?
Yeah, so Kundalini is a technology. It's a very ancient practice. It uses movement, mantra, sound and breath to be able to work through the body and all the systems to be able to clear any density or heaviness that you might be carrying, whether it's physical, mental or emotional. It's very powerful and a very profound practice.
Wow. Monique and I have recorded a Kundalini Yoga practice, which you should definitely check out. But first, keep watching this video as it's gonna get more spicy. How long have you been part of this community?
I've been practicing nursing for 2 years. Yeah.
Okay, and what is going to be your next step?
So I've got an exam coming up, and then after that I'm in a position where I can teach. However, I think I'd like to take a bit more time to build a relationship with the yoga for myself before I get out into the community and teach it. I do have ambitions to specialise in prenatal and postnatal yoga, as well as hopefully studying to become a doula next year with one of the schools here in Melbourne. The ultimate goal would be to be able to incorporate my yoga and nursing skills and knowledge with the addition of studying to become a doula, to be able to be a go-to person for women, men, anyone in the community that have got questions and concerns or want to know more about that area in particular of yoga and birth.
Nice. Good luck with your ambition.
Thank you.
You are currently working as a nurse. What brought you to this profession?
It's so funny when I think back on how I got into nursing, but it was the last day of applications for university in year 12, and the coordinator asked me if I put anything in yet, and I said no, I hadn't. He was adamant that I had to. He was like, what are you good at? And I was like, I'm average at most subjects, nothing I really excelled in. And I said, the only thing that I can think of that I'm good at is caring for people. So, which, is a broad skill. But yeah, he then kind of directed me into, and I really enjoyed health. It wasn't my strongest suit, but I really enjoyed studying it. So he pointed me in the direction of nursing, and I got the offer, and it was like, well, it's meant to be, I guess. So yeah, I took it at my local university.
Okay. Do you love this job? Can you imagine doing this job for all your life, or you prefer to be yoga teacher?
I think it's a job that it's a very strong foundation for any direction you choose to go into, and it's brought me to where I am today, so I'm very grateful for that. It's not something that I would see myself doing full time, purely because I do have a whole other world of appreciation for holistic health and yoga and things, so it will be something that I'll definitely have always, it's a skill you always have and can always go back to, but it won't be something I will maintain full-time hours in. It'll be something I will always just kind of dabble here and there in, so yeah. Have
you got any funny or weird stories from the hospital life?
None come to mind now that I think about it. I will say that doctors and nurses, we do have a very dark sense of humour, because I feel like the stuff that we see and experience and treat, if you don't have a wicked way of looking at it, you can get quite caught up in the work. So yeah, just know that nurses and doctors usually see the darker side of life.
Okay, yeah. Is your professional and personal life harder now during the lockdown?
Yeah, this last lockdown's been really, really challenging. I've definitely felt the heaviness of being isolated from my family and my friends. And I mean, it's I'm very grateful to have a job, and I'm very grateful to see my colleagues and things, but I would love to give my mum a hug, or see my sister or my dad or my friends at home. But I'm very grateful also that I have the yoga that's keeping me kind of stable and helping me move through the processes of it. And saying that, the yoga has brought up its own processes, so it really brings out a lot of the mental and emotional kind of the stuff that's stored that you haven't yet seen, like the unconscious stuff. So it comes up on the mat through the Kundalini practice. So I've been dealing with that as well. So it's been a layered lockdown, which is probably why it's been one of the hardest.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're nearing the end. We're getting there. So
yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have my YouTube channels, so
oh
they
my
keep me
gosh.
busy.
Yes, of course.
Yes. But
Yes.
I'm sure there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Definitely. And it's just keeping as connected as you can, where you can, whether it's through your YouTube or through phone calls and video calls, all those things. In Kundalini we have what's called Sangat, which means community, so keeping in contact with Sangat and community, and always feeling like, knowing that you're supported wherever you are.
Yes, you are never alone.
Exactly.
You are working in 2 hospitals at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a big difference between them?
Yeah, so I'm working in a private hospital and a public hospital, and both are very different, but both are the same in the sense that the goal is to take care of patients with the highest quality care.
Okay, and for the spicy curiosity, how much does nurses earn in Australia?
Yeah, so it varies on a few factors. When you start out as a grad, if that's your first year of nursing, your graduate year, you've graduated, and that's the lower end of the pay bracket, just because you're starting out. But after that, every year it does go up. So I think the base is between 50 and 60,000 Australian dollars. And then if you choose to specialise, all then change the pay bracket as well. But I think for a range, it's between 60,000 a year to the 120k bracket. So 120,000 is my. That's my guess. From my understanding. I could be completely wrong.
That's a good pay, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so, definitely.
I know your life was on the critical point a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly happened?
So I had my gallbladder removed. The procedure was a laparoscopy. So through my first year of nursing, I was having gallbladder attacks unknowingly. It was just excruciating pain in my upper quadrant of my abdomen. And I had to get it investigated. So I went to my doctor, she referred me to a general surgeon, and he did a test with nuclear medicine, which determined that it was underfunctioning. So anytime I was eating anything of density or drinking alcohol, the consequences were just brutal to deal with. It would be like instant bloating, burping, reflux, really painful digestion. It wasn't very nice to experience. So it had to go. So the surgeon took it out, and I was in hospital for one night. I ended up having the surgery at home, like at the hospital local to my home, so my mum and dad could take care of me. So I had 2 weeks off, stayed home, and I was like bed down, they rested me. And then I went back to work, and I was on night shift for 6 weeks because it had to be light to moderate work. I couldn't do any heavy lifting or anything like that. So, but as a result, my life has completely changed. I can't eat, I still can't eat like high dense foods because my body, it doesn't release bile properly, like it's not triggered the way it's supposed to be. So carbonara is out, alcohol is out. Yep, that when alcohol fell away 2 years ago, and coffee's fallen away this year as well. So like all the good stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
I know, it's
empathy.
I know. So everyone enjoy the alcohol for me. No, it's fine. I don't mind being the designated driver, and I have found alternatives through non-alcoholic and mocktails. So I still have my fun. I do miss pasta though.
Oh yeah. I would like to give you last spicy question, and it is going to be about your sexual orientation. Could you please tell us what have you realized recently?
Yeah, so through the yoga, I've been going through a really deep process of what I would really say is self-acceptance. I think there's a part of me that I've kept hidden, A, because I didn't even know that it was something that was hidden, but B, it was something that I felt, I guess personally, like a lot of pain around being able to own my story and own my truth. And so it's been in the last few weeks that I've come to accept that there's a very strong possibility of, my life not looking the way that I was brought up to think it would look. And that's not to say that my parents or anyone around me said that it couldn't look the way it is in terms of me bringing home a woman instead of a man as a partner. But it was my conditioning and through my mind how it had to look. So the last few weeks has been like this really big self-acceptance that there's every chance that I will be bringing home a woman to my parents and not a man. Because I've come to realise that that I'm bisexual. So that was a really big moment.
Okay. And when was the massive breakout like?
Yeah, it started. So I've been going kind of like back and forward for the last 2 years. I think I dive into it and then it frightens me and I walk like I'm back out again. But I attended a cacao ceremony soul flight in March of 2020 before COVID was a thing. And it was this really big cracking open of like my heart and of myself. And I remember getting home from the session and I like cried the whole way through it, not really knowing why I was crying. And then I got home and I remember being really confused. I was laying in bed and I'm like, I don't really understand what just happened. And it was through laying in bed for like a day or two I came to realise, like, hang on a minute, I think you've missed this part, like you need to like look into this. And so I just owned it really confidently back then, like, okay, I'm going to date women, I'm going to see what this feels like. So that was kind of the start of the journey, and I've made lifelong friends out of the experience that I'm so grateful for as well. So, and it's now 2 years later that I can confidently say that I am bisexual and that there isn't a preference to either gender. It'll be, you know, falling for the person as opposed to their anatomy. If that makes sense. But yeah, that was the big cracking open of myself.
Wow, that's a powerful story.
Yeah.
So, does your family know about all of this?
Yeah. I told them all in person. Actually, no, I think I told my dad over the phone. So I told my mum in person, and my sister, I was living with my sister at the time, so she was watching me go through all of it. Bless her soul for like supporting me through that. And then I told my mum, and she was so supportive. She was just like, whatever makes you happy, and that made me, I was so grateful. And my dad was the same. He was just like, I really, like, it doesn't affect me. Like, I still look at you the same. So yeah, all my family and all my friends, I rang them all individually and had conversations with them, and everyone was just, fully in support. So it was this big realization of like all the worry and that was all in my head. It was never going to be an issue. So I'm very grateful for that response from them.
Yes, I remember you also telling me when I moved here.
Yeah, and you were the exact same. You were so accepting. It was like, oh, okay, like. Yeah. So in my head, those conversations are so much bigger than what they really are, and it's so much more accepted in this day and age. So yeah, I'm even grateful for your response of not being like uncomfortable because we live together. You're like, oh, okay, like you might have a girlfriend, you might have a boyfriend. It doesn't matter. So
you are free. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly, and that was the biggest thing. It's like I'm completely free. I can be who I want to be. So.
And I want to wish you good luck for your journey.
Yeah.
Find your right partner.
Thank you.
Whoever it will be.
Yes, whoever that may be.
Exactly. And thank you so much for making this video again.
Oh, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. It's like a completely different experience, but it's been really good.
Yes, for me it's a new experience too, making an interview. I'm the first person. And I can't wait for the Kundalini.
Yes, I'm very excited to show you that. So yeah, thank you for having me. And don't forget to subscribe.
Is there any message you want to leave for the viewers?
I just really hope that everyone, you know, whether they're watching this or not in the world, just finds genuine peace and happiness within themselves, however that comes about, because, you know, the world would be a lot calmer and, you know, softer if we all just found that little bit of inner peace and inner happiness.
So peace. Don't forget to follow Monique on her Instagram and check out our Kundalini Yoga practice in this video.